Yeah, so I'm Rudee, CEO of Atom Group and co-founder of NEX and also the chairman.
Hi, I'm Justus. I'm the CEO of NEX and pleasure to be here.
Since we last spoke, we had the soft launch of NEX in Greece, which went pretty well. It's quite overwhelming, to tell the truth. The expectation, it kind of preceded expectation, to be real. We had some really good delegates that turned out. We had some phenomenal support. We had some panel discussions which went really well. Just all around good vibes and good feedback.
Yeah. In addition to that, since then we started to onboard the first, the group of founding members. In addition to that, we made some exclusive partnership with the leading tech companies in our industry. It goes from global tracking over the global insurance up to CO2 measurements. So we did some very valuable contracts there. And we've were kind of overwhelmed by everything that we've, the interest that we're getting. There's by far more companies applying for a membership that we can grant at the moment, which is a very good place to be in. And we're really much looking forward to our official kickoff in Amsterdam. So is everything developed quite well in that short time period.
Yeah, it's also true to say it's actually taken on a life form of its own. The more exposure that we get, the more interest that we're kind of creating, the more online exposure that we're creating, the more contact and communication that we're getting, right? So it is good. It's a nice place to be.
Yeah.
I would say we're probably ahead of schedule at the moment, but really looking forward to Amsterdam come October.
Yeah.
The challenge is setting up the network, I would say, was just time. And it's time and obviously communicating with the right type of partners, delegates that we wanted to get involved, business partners as in collaboration and strategic partners that we wanted to get involved in actually putting the story together and the timing and actually having these discussions and conversations with the individuals and organizations.
Also, I think another challenge is that there's a lot of opportunities coming up. So if, when you speak to partners, to vendors, to even members, they're coming up with different ideas. And the challenge really is to keep track with your vision and mission that you set yourself. So from time to time, you need to step to the side and step back, have a greater look at the picture, what is really adding value and what really is the priorities that you're looking at. Because there's so many opportunities in the ever-evolving e-commerce industry at the moment that, we just need to make sure that we're going and following the right path. The major key features and the USP really at the moment that sets us apart from other networks is, so first and foremost, we're getting our members access to that technology through our hub. In addition to that, they can use their own in-house technology and make that as an advantage, bring that into the hub for other members to use as well. Then they can upload their own rate cards. They can actually gain volume from other members without doing anything for it. And then second of all, what we want to try to achieve, and we already started, is to not only bring logistics professionals together, but also bringing retailers and e-tailers on board. Which is, in a nutshell, you could say we're acting as the extended sales arm for our logistic members. And that really puts us in a very unique position, I would say.
Our aim is to keep it collaborative, right? And if you want and to stay relevant, we need to be in a position where we always are bringing something new to the table so that our customer has a good takeaway.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Of the last, let's say, 10 people I've spoken to, all senior managers from the logistics industry, they all heard about AI and all the apps that are on the market and how they developed, and they also heard all the fragment part. But when you ask them how many really actually using the technology so far, It's probably one.
So the situation that we got is, let's work with the technology. Wherever that technology is, let's work with it.
To stay ahead and go with the technology part and benefit from it is to use it. The industry bringing together, that's the key of.
And also, I think it's quite important for us to understand the marketplace, understand the membership that we're bringing on. You know, understand what their pain points are, understand where they want to get to, so we can actually consult them in a direction where we can guide and advise them in a direction, right? Which is going to be quite powerful for us moving forward, right? So, yeah. So look, I think we're in a good space at the moment. We're in a good space at the right time, and you know, once we get to October, which is a few days away, and we get to Amsterdam, which isn't too far away.
Yeah, actually, we're working on a sustainability program. I do not want to release too many details because we're giving a detailed outlook on that during the event in Amsterdam. But we're working with two independent consulting companies from Switzerland together on that. And one thing that I can do release is that at the moment, the goal is that from the beginning of the next year, our members will be having the possibility of booking their shipment not only based on transit time, but also booking on the amount of CO2 output. Plus that they probably will have a measurement tool of breaking it down to parcel level on the CO2 output and historic track record on along the complete routing from A to B. So that is something that we kind of proud of, that we're achieving that, and that we're working on that, and we're making good progress in that. And I think, again, we will probably be the first mover adding that
you
to...
You told him too much already. Told him too much.
We do not need to release it right away.
Amsterdam is... the build-up to Amsterdam at the moment is, like I said before, just getting excited. You know, when we sat down and first started talking about the Amsterdam kind of event, it felt like a million miles away, a million years away. But now we're in a situation now, it's actually literally around the corner. And just the anticipation building up to it, you know, and the excitement going into that event, the people that we're talking to, you know, organizations, you know, different businesses, companies, individual people, just behind the scenes as a team, the NEX team putting the thing together, and yeah, just creating the good vibe, the good feelings. Yeah, really and truly, I can't wait, because going into Amsterdam, we're going to have good discussions. We're going to have panel discussions, round table discussions. We're going to have cameras all over the place. From where I sit, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, I couldn't pretty much agree more. It's
just to qualify that, because we sat in a bar not too far from here in London, and we are talking about what is it going to look like? What is this NEX going to look like? Where do we want to take it? What is the blueprint? How do we want to leave that carbon footprint, right, on the world? And so from its inception, when we sat down and put the deal together in Greece, in Athens, to where we are now, and that was from November 2022 to where we are now, September 2023, it's a dream come true. We've had the soft launch, as to speak, and now we're looking to kickstart the proper summit event in Amsterdam.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
What's next? See you next time.